Hey, welcome back to MVP Hot Wheels. This is Diesel Mac, and today's Sunday, which means it's time to set some stuff free, like this 5-pack, Ferrari 5-pack I've got here. If you're enjoying the Sunday set them free stuff, hit that like button and subscribe. Get this information out there for other people. Get the channel kind of going. I appreciate it. And we're going to go ahead and jump into this. I was inspired to do this 5-pack because of Jones. He threw up some stuff on my Facebook post I have up for every Sunday for Set 'em Free, and had a bunch of stuff opening. I know he's a big Ferrari fan, so I figured I'd go find something since he made a post about it, and was the first one on there. So we got some pretty cool cars in here. We've got the Ferrari 333 SP, the 550 Maranello, the 365 GTB, the 156 Upside Down, and the F355 Challenge. And I don't think this is a fairly common 5-pack. Let me know what you guys think. I think it's a little bit tougher. It just happened to be sitting right on top of the 5-packs that I have. So I went ahead and just grabbed that one. And I got a picture of it in the package. I'll add that to the website on MVP Hot Wheels, so you'll be able to see that. And then I will get pictures of these in their loose form. And I'll have to add several of these cars, if not all of them, because I think they're all 2000 and newer castings. So I may have to add 5 more Ferrari castings. So I'll take a little bit of time, but I'll get them up on the website there, and I'll show them off on Facebook, of course, too. So let's go ahead. When I was doing some research on this, like I said, this didn't come up too often. I couldn't find that blue one for sale on eBay, or that it had sold. I guess I didn't look all the way through every open sale before the video, but on the sold side I didn't see any. I was just trying to get an idea of kind of what I was getting into, since when I did my Ferrari 5-pack search, this didn't really come up quickly, so I was kind of curious about it. So we'll go ahead and pull these out. We'll rectify, turn that 156 back over. There's the GTB4. All right, so now I'll adjust the camera here, make it a little bit easier. We'll take a look at these cars just a little closer. Some pretty cool Ferraris here. So like this one here, the 365 GTB, looks a lot like your 2000 first edition, but this has black interior and a Thailand base, whereas your 2000 first edition would have tan interior and a Malaysia base. And there was 2 different types. So here's the look at that front, where they had different logos on the hood of that 2000 first edition. So there was one with and without I think the Italian flag or something like that, or at least the Italian colors. But it's 5 spokes, and looks like it's kind of hard to tell. Looks like tinted windows. Yeah, they're pretty dark. It's hard to tell with that black interior underneath it. But there you go. Like I said, there is the base upside down. I'm really good at doing that. So Ferrari 365 GTB4 with the Thailand base. So, and I think when I was looking on Wiki, this wasn't even on there. It shows like a black 5 or a 365 on there. So pretty interesting. And I couldn't find another example of the package available, except for the one that was on there, and it had that same red car, or same 365 in red. So the top car, Ferrari 333 SP. I think this is another 2000 or 2001 first edition as well. Got the lace wheels, as a lot of these 333 SPs seems to have. So here's a look at that base. You can see here Thailand, the name, Hot Wheels logo, and this may have been a 2000 first edition. It's got 1999 there on the base. So, but pretty cool color. I like that blue. If it was just a little bit darker, that's probably about the color I would be looking at painting the Excursion down the road if I don't do black. So maybe a little bit more darker. I don't know. We'll see. But fairly cool car there. Got your 550 Maranello in black here. You got that Ferrari logo on the hood. You see those red, white, and green for the Italian colors there. White interior, tinted windows. These all have Thailand bases. So just another sweet piece there. The F355 Challenge, a little bit different than the regular 355 that came out. They did give it the wing, and I'm sure there's some other small variation differences, casting differences that I'm not an expert on for the Ferrari stuff. So I'm sure somebody who knows the difference between this and the regular 355 that came out in, what, 1995 would know the difference on all that kind of stuff. But here's that F355 Challenge and the Thailand base. So another pretty cool. It's got lots of crazy graphics on this one. Flames on all sides, on the roof, on the hood. Got the number 5 Hot Wheels everywhere shell. So PR5s on this one. White interior. Pretty cool. It's got the roll cage in it. And then the wing, I know it definitely sets that apart from the regular one. But here's that. And the 156. Again with lace wheels. This one seems to have lace wheels on it often. So I know Ferrari's back. We're able to get some more or some new Ferrari castings, so that's pretty cool. This one's got Ferrari logos on both sides there on the front. Looks like the interior is part of the base, or maybe it's got a metal base or a metal interior. So pretty cool. I haven't looked at this one this closely before, actually. I do have, I think it's a 2000 first edition also, so maybe they made all these on 2000 first editions. But there's the 156. So there you go. There is that Ferrari 5-pack. The number on that 5-pack, since it's kind of a pain to find, I'll put this information on there as well on the website. It's 54465. So let's see if I can get that. There you go, 54465. There's a bunch of different Ferrari 5-packs. Kind of a pain to search for Ferrari 5-pack, because you get every Ferrari 5-pack that there was, and every 5-pack that has a Ferrari in it that somebody put in the title. So lots of those seem to pop up. But Jones, this is for you. Hope you enjoy the Ferraris, man. I know you do, of course. So and like I said, I'll get these started on the MVP Hot Wheels group. I do have another one. I might do another opening here in a little bit. I've got that oil tank truck, oil refinery truck. So I gotta get pictures of it in the package first. And one thing I didn't go over with this, I know I showed you the differences here. They both have the Corgi wheels, but one is with and without the shell. I didn't even check on here when I got it in that it was a Hot Wheels logo. So you can just see that Hot Wheels logo there. And then there's the Corgi logo on that one. But both variations with and without. And I think I have a shell, one with the shell and the Corgi wheels with the Hot Wheels logo also. So we'll make sure we get all those onto the website. The Snowpocalypse wasn't as crazy as I thought. We did cancel work for tomorrow, so I'll have a little time to do some stuff tomorrow as well. It was kind of a crazy, I've never seen it snow, or I don't even know what you'd call this. It had, I guess you'd call it snow, but it was like ice in such a small form. Like it was like salt falling from the ground. It was like very interesting. Like we had some snow ground, some snow cover, you know, late last night when it was a little bit warmer and it was a little bit, you know, thicker, normal kind of snow. But this morning waking up and through, I don't know, probably noon, if not till 2 or 3 or whatever, it was like salt just beating down on the ground and kind of filling up the voids of all the smaller, you know, small areas that hadn't, I guess, gotten snow in it. I don't know, it was kind of crazy. Never seen it that way. So, but that's all we got. We didn't get 22 inches like they promised. Said they were going to have up to 24 inches or whatever. It's probably 6 inches at most in the deeper spots, and then it was so fine it just kind of rolled off. So anything that was on the edge, it just kind of has this like round top to it, and then just rolls off the side, and there's, you know, a 6 inch or 7 inch, you know, pile from where it rolled off or whatever, you know, it came off from, and then piled up at the bottom. So it's kind of interesting. Just a different, I don't know, something new I've never experienced before. I'm used to like fluffy snow. I've been in Connecticut where you get lots of snow there. I lived in Maryland for a little while. We had like a lot of snow that couple years, well, I say a couple years, like 10 years ago now. So that was crazy. We had to like shovel our vehicles out of the parking lot. I lived in an apartment complex, and it was up to the top of my F-350 like nose. It was crazy in there. But this is just different, I guess. So hopefully everybody else didn't have any issues. Hopefully y'all are safe out there, and you know, stay warm and all that kind of stuff. My wife spent the day over at the farm. She went there last night just to make sure there wasn't going to be any issues, so she can take care of the animals there. I stayed here with our animals. She's going to stay again tonight just because the roads aren't that great, which is a big reason why we canceled work for tomorrow. So I'm sure tomorrow they'll get everything kind of cleared up, and it's supposed to be sunny at the towards the midday or something like that. Not super high or nothing, just 30s and sunny. So maybe this will not necessarily melt, but at least it'll be a little warmer day out there or whatever. But anyhow, Hot Wheels, back to Hot Wheels stuff. Like I said, I might do another video with the Shell Corgi oil refinery truck, and I still got the videos to do with the 57 T-Bird. They're sitting on the table here, still waiting for that to happen, so I gotta put that together. It takes a little while to get those all the information kind of put out there, so I make sure I put out a good video. I was working on the Callaway C7, so I put some more variations of that in. I got to add the pictures to that, so when I do the pictures for these, I'll get those pictures. I'll get the picture of the package with the oil refinery truck, and then we'll see where it goes. But always doing something, and hope everybody's enjoying. If they have some time off, hopefully you enjoy that as well. And like I said, stay warm, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, bye.